So we have a formalized structure that we've had in place a long time, which fundamentally decisions are ultimately made by our mission. The business area has to agree on what you're going to be able to do. And so we have a formalized structure that has been in place to deal with all of the issues around IT and try and drive these decisions jointly together. That's everything from what we call our senior governance board, which is the seniors getting together to concur on strategic direction and heading and final investment decisions, through things like an investment review subcommittee, which actually makes all the proposals about where the budgets are going to be allocated in every year. In the space of emerging technologies, we've actually added to that, and it's not a heavyweight thing, but we began to realize that we had to set a framework around which we would make our investments and make decisions around those investments, because without a framework to do that, as was pointed out earlier, we get inundated with every possible idea under the sun, right. As you said, to solve world hunger. And so what we did was we set essentially what we had at the CIO level, we set 4 big bets, okay? And these are around big data, operational excellence, the fact that we serve CIA best by supporting the IC, and that talent management is a critical thing. And then in order to deliver on what we call the big data and the operational excellence, and then also help drive the other 2, we've laid out what we call our 5 key technology enablers. These are the streams of investment that we intend to pursue over the next 5 years in the areas that are critical to our mission in order to get its job done. And those 5 are as follows. Starting at the most important one, we have decided that what we call mass analytics. These are the things that we need to do with big data in order to get to get the answers we need for mission, right. And to enable them to do those jobs.
Ability to sort through it all.
The second one is what we call widgets and services. This is about enabling us to deliver a desktop in context, if you will, or a web top, meaning you pick the things you need day in and day out to do your job, from a collection of things. Look at it like the Apple
sort of
iPhone
personalize each
individual thing, but therefore it's the desktop in context to your problem at the time. The third is what we call security as a service, and we'll talk about that, I think, in one of the upcoming questions here a little bit more. But the fact is that if you don't deal with security inherently in everything you do, we are not going to get our jobs done. And it's problematic. The fourth is all the big compute engines. We call this our data harbor, but it's the big compute engines necessary to enable the mass analytics to function. And this is everything from the open source world, through Lucene and Hadoop and MapReduce and Cassandra and things like that, through commercial products, whether it's Informatica or it's Oracle, it's Astrodata, or these other things like that. And then fifth, the underpinning is what everybody calls cloud computing, right? This is the infrastructure underlayment that's there. So these are the 5 areas that we will be driving investment through for the next 5 years. And then to help manage that, we've stood up another group we call the KTE, our Key Technology Enabled Steering Committee. And this is the seniors and our business people together to talk about exactly the decisions we need to make, and do we agree on the investments and where that's going to go.
Wow.